The members contribute from a point of information or an informed.
When Sabina Chege, the chair of the Parliamentary Commission, rose to give the committee's position on the nominees to the Teachers Service Commission, it immediately became clear that there were glaring irregularities.
Education of this country is in your hands. We have had several members asking us questions about how the teachers are managed in this country.
Key among the names was that of the proposed chair, Kiragu Magochi. Documents in Citizen Television's possession show that during the interviews, Magochi was told he could not be interviewed because he had twice been rejected by Parliament for the same position. However, he was later interviewed and shortlisted, emerging as the second contender for the job behind Dr. Lydia Nzomo, raising the question, why insist on Magochi? At an earlier vetting, the 59-year-old Kiragu Magochi was interviewed with the vetting committee, raising questions about his eligibility.
Will have opted out if your name is mentioned or returned twice through such a process. So what drives you such that you are coming again for the third time?
I would have been the first to quit if my name was rejected on any integrity issues. I would have been the first to quit.
But perhaps it was the nomination of William Makubo that was the greatest enigma. Makubo was ranked last during the vetting exercise with a score of 44.4%, and the signs were visible during his interview. Makubo was seen visibly shaking and was excused to compose himself. Yet somehow this was the man preferred against other persons who performed better, including those with a disability and whose scores were more impressive, like Frederick Haga with 71.8% and Barak Twahir with 61.1%. This did not sit well with the members of Parliament.
Only 13 names were forwarded by the selection panel, and this left our committee wondering where his name came from if his name was not forwarded to the president.
This gentleman did the interview and was ranked number last. This gentleman was not in the list that was forwarded to the president for nomination by the selection panel, or rather by the interviewing panel. How on earth did this particular name find its way into Parliament?
As unduty to this country, unduty to check the executive, unduty to ensure that whatever is done in accordance with the law and the constitution.
What are we telling our children? That a first person can be number one. That's the longest thing that has been done.
The committee wants the positions re-advertised. However, documents in Citizen TV's possession show that the Attorney General has warned against this. In his letter, the Attorney General says, and I quote, "The proper course to be adopted is for the President to draw a fresh list of names from the shortlist," end quote. Now the debate will continue tomorrow in the House as the TSC office continues to remain vacant since September 2012, paralyzing operations of the all-important commission. Willis Raburu, Citizen Live at 9, Nairobi.